Hey everyone, and welcome to Gilded Gaming and Tech. The 2022 Steam Summer Sale ends on July 7th, so I thought I would throw together a list of games I recommend and go through the games I picked up myself. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get started with those recommendations. First, we have Project Zomboid. This CRPG survival crafter is 33% off at $13.39 and is well worth that price. This game is difficult and has a rather large learning curve, but once you get used to it, Project Zomboid can be a tremendous amount of fun. Next, we have The Forest. This is an excellent story-driven survival exploration title that is easily worth the $5 asking price. The developers are currently working hard on the Sons of the Forest, so if you're into the horror genre at all, check this game out. Moving on, we have Divinity Original Sin 2. Easily one of my favorite games made in the last decade, and well worth the $18 asking price. This is another CRPG that focuses heavily on party synergy. I do want to point out that some people do not like the turn-based combat, but I absolutely love it. Either way, at this price, it is well worth the investment, and you can easily get 50 to 80 hours in a single playthrough. Up next, we have Dyson Sphere Program. This base-building automation game is similar to titles like Factorio or Satisfactory. It is a good time waster and has a decent amount to offer players. All of these games are extremely addicting to me, and I can easily drop hundreds of hours into them. Dyson Sphere Program is 20% off at $15.99. Next, we have Deep Rock Galactic. This game has been around for a little while now, and most people have at least heard of it. It's on sale again and well worth checking out, especially if you have a group of friends that want to play. The idea is to jump into a map, mine your minerals, and grab other valuables while killing waves of enemies and escaping. Fun overall and worth it when the game is this price. Deep Rock Galactic is 67% off at around $10. And lastly, for the games I recommend, Creeper World 4. Actually, check out all of Knucklecracker's games. They are well designed and worth it at these massive discounts. Creeper World 4 is a tower defense base building game that gets pretty addicting. Most of Knucklecracker's games are like this, with varying degrees of graphical upgrades, but they are still worth checking out. So the developers are always worth supporting if they have a proven track record, and Knucklecracker does. You can pick up just Creeper World at around $15, or get the entire Knucklecracker developer bundle for $26. Moving on, let's run through the list of games that I am going to pick up. I won't have much info on these, but I can tell you why I'm interested in them. First up, we have TimeSpinner. This title is 65% off at $6.99. I picked up TimeSpinner simply because I love Metroidvanias, and this was easily one of the higher recommended titles on sale. With that being said, I was excited enough for this title to play it the night I got it, and the hype seems well deserved so far. I can't wait to play this game more and see what it has to offer. Next, we have The Dungeon Beneath. This title is 60% off at $5.99. Originally, this game was the same as TimeSpinner. I have been enjoying both roguelites and auto-battlers lately, and this title fits both of those genres. The other deciding factor here was the price. Can't really beat a $6 game. With that being said, this is another title I threw on for a bit to test out, and honestly, I couldn't put it down. There's enough tactic involved to keep you engaged, but it's simple enough where you don't get overwhelmed. It's a fun little title worth checking out. Next, we have Keplerth. This game is 25% off at $11.24. My very first impression is that it looks very similar to RimWorld, almost stolen asset similar. However, the gameplay is more like Terraria, which is fun overall. Unfortunately, I only played for about 20 minutes, so I don't have enough info to give you guys. I think it has potential, but I will have to test it out more before I can really recommend this game. Next, we have Horizon's Gate. I have had this game on my wish list for a little while now, and I have been waiting for a sale. It's currently 25% off at $14.99. The reason this game has interested me so much is the blending of genres and how well received it's been. I believe the game has exploration mechanics, tactics, combat, city and resource management, and more. It's like a combination of some of my favorite genres, and I can't wait to test it out. Moving on, we have GolfTopia. This title is 50% off at $9.99. Honestly, I don't think I can go through one of these sales without picking up a simulation game. GolfTopia is a golf course management sim and seems like a ton of fun for what it is. I have been on a simulation kick lately, and this was a perfect title to add to my collection. Lastly, I went ahead and picked up Songs of Conquest. This title is 25% off at $22.49. I am a sucker for a good Heroes of Might and Magic clone, And honestly, the well has run dry over the last few years. Titles like Hero's Hour deliver on some of that nostalgia and magic, but were overall a short-lived throwback. Songs of Conquest is different. I get serious Disciples vibes from the atmosphere, while the combat and progression feel more like Heroes of Might and Magic. This is an excellent combo, and I am excited to see where this early access title goes. For AAA titles, the Resident Evil remakes for 2 and 3 are always a good grab. I would also look at Tales of Arise or the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Mass Effect was recently on Humble Bundle, and I believe it's still part of the Microsoft Game Pass through their partnership with EA, but I'm not sure about that, so keep that in mind for any titles that you're looking at picking up. Anyhow, that pretty much wraps up this video. If you have any recommendations or anything you want to add, please let us know down in the comments. Thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you next time.